The ProDig Intelli-Tork is a revolutionary, fully wireless, non-contact torque transducer with fully potted state-of-the-art electronics. The unit is extremely rugged and ideal for field-based applications. The ProDig Intelli-Tork system is comprised of 3 parts: a state-of-the-art electronic strain gauge system housed in the Intelli-Tork, a wireless military-grade PDA, and a battery charger unit. The Intelli-Tork measures the torque applied between 2 flanges and transmits the torque reading to the PDA for visual display and data logging. This method of measuring the torque applied is highly accurate, plus or minus 0.3%. The torque sensor is built into the housing of the Intelli-Tork. The data is transmitted directly to a handheld military specification PDA or PC laptop via a 2.4 GHz wireless transmitter located on the Intelli-Tork. The data is captured by the PDA and recorded as a text file. The text file can be viewed on the PDA and downloaded to computer peripheral software such as Microsoft Excel for further custom analysis. To power on the ProDig Intelli-Tork, simply press the red on-off button. A red solid light will appear when powered on. If the battery state is good, the red light will stay solid. If the red light flashes, it indicates that the battery is low and should be recharged. The battery has an approximate life of 4 weeks on a full charge. To turn on the PDA, press the on-off button on the lower right of the handheld. The PDA displays and records the data in real time. The software logs the date, time, torque, angle orientation, pile depth, and shaft RPM using unique file names. It also has a resettable rotation counter. The Intelli-Tork transmitter sends the data to the PDA display. The data can be downloaded with a USB cable or wireless Bluetooth connection to a computer for more detailed analysis. To start using the PDA, touch Start on the PDA main screen in the upper left corner using the provided stylus. Touch ProDig C440 Intelli-Tork logger, then the main display screen will appear. A green light will appear on the Intelli-Tork, flashing above the red light when the PDA and the Intelli-Tork are connected. The main display screen displays the Main Display field, showing communication has not been established. The angle displays angle of insertion of the pile. Depth. This box displays the depth of the helical pile. This display only changes when the down arrow button is being used to record depth. RPM shows the shaft rotations per minute. Rotations displays amount of rotations, has a resettable counter. Reset. This resets the rotations counter back to 0. The file name. Enter the file name to be logged using the PDA keyboard. The log displays when logging is taking place. Green when logging, red when logging is off. Open. This is the port to establish communications with the Intelli-Tork. Exit. This will close the program. The serial number. It displays the Intelli-Tork serial number when the PDA and the Intelli-Tork are communicating. Signal. Shows the signal strength that is being communicated between the PDA and the Intelli-Tork. Battery voltage. This displays the Intelli-Tork battery voltage, not the PDA battery. Setup. The port to enter setup screen options. This shows the selected logging period intervals. The default is 1 second. Select to change to your desired timing. Set current value. Displays the raw offset value if the 0 button has been selected. The angle sensor. You can check the box to display the angle from the Intelli-Tork. Keyboard. Tap to bring the PDA keyboard selector up for entering data. Return. This returns back to the main Intelli-Tork display screen. Once back on the main Intelli-Tork display screen, you may create and log to the file name. Select Log Off. It will turn green and bring up an option screen to select one of the following. Select Existing File Name. Select a file already created to continue logging data to, such as if you added an extension to a pile. Default File Name. Selects Existing Test File Name. Enter New File Name. When selecting to create a new file name, highlight the current file name text with the stylus. Select the keyboard icon at the bottom of the screen. Type in your unique file name. The unique file name should be displayed now in the Test Name area. When finished, select the keyboard icon to close. Now you can log to the file name you have created. Then select the Start Logging green box to begin logging. You can record the depth in 1-foot increments by tapping the stylus into the yellow depth box to ensure that the cursor is flashing prior to logging the depth. Use the down arrow button on the PDA to record the depth as the pile is inserted into the ground in 1-foot increments. When you are done driving the pile or a pile section is fully inserted and you wish to add an extension, you will select the logging button to stop logging, and it should indicate or read Log Off in a red background. When you are ready to start logging a new pile, create a new file name. The options will be displayed again. Select Existing File Name. Default File Name. Enter New File Name. When logging is completed, exit the session. To now view logged files, go to Start and then File Explorer. All files are located in My Documents C440 logs on the PDA. There you will be able to locate the unique file names that were created. By selecting the file name you wish to review, you can display the content as a simple text file. When you wish to export the data to third-party software, you will need to sync the handheld PDA device to your computer for the first-time use. Please follow the PDA manufacturer's guide that you received with your PDA. Connect the PDA to the computer with the supplied USB cable or by wireless Bluetooth connection. Once the cable is connected, the computer will indicate the process of synchronizing. After a few seconds, the synchronization process will complete, and the computer will indicate that the devices are connected. Once the devices are connected, using your computer mouse, click the My Computer icon. The computer screen will list all attached devices and will include the PDA listed as mobile device. Double-click on the mobile device icon. All logged files will be listed. You can amend the name of these files if so desired at any time. Select the file you wish to download and then store it in a location on your computer. Open the Microsoft Excel software on your PC and click on the File tab. Click on the Import tab, highlighted in blue. Then select the file from your directory that you saved. The text import wizard will appear. Follow the wizard instructions on how you wish the data to appear. After completing the text import wizard, your data will display in your Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. The displayed data can be manipulated and graphed to suit your individual preferences. The Intelli-Tork has been precision factory calibrated and tested. In order to maintain an accurate and reliable reading, periodic calibration and certification is essential. The Intelli-Tork needs to be returned to our calibration department at least once a year. For further information, please contact a member of our engineering department. 5 size C NIMH rechargeable alkaline batteries power the ProDig Intelli-Tork. Simply remove the cover on the Intelli-Tork to charge or replace the batteries. Attaching the charger pack to a 110-volt AC power source and interfacing to the battery pack connector will recharge the batteries. Additional battery packs can also be purchased from ProDig. It is also permitted to use standard alkaline non-rechargeable batteries. However, please do not attempt to recharge standard batteries using the battery charger. The Intelli-Tork should be installed between the flange faces of the shaft adapter and the pile drive tool. Please ensure that the fastening bolts are rated to at least grade 8 and torque the bolts to the appropriate manufacturer's guidelines. The total assembly is now ready to be attached to the drive motor. Attach the shaft adapter to the shaft of the drive motor. Screw piles can then be attached to the pile drive tool. The unit is now ready to operate. Contact ProDig at 866-259-1801 or go to pro-dig-usa.com for further assistance.